Just in case that you didn't know about it, the official Marvel Tōkon social media accounts have confirmed that the game will be present at San Diego Comic-Con this year, 2 weeks ahead of the release of the title. And specifically on the 23rd, there will be a panel for the game at the event that, for example, will feature the producer of Marvel Tōkon, also people from Sony behind the title, and even legendary guests like Josh Keaton, the voice of Spider-Man. And at the same time, there will be new reveals and announcements that have been confirmed by the people behind the game. So in this video, we are going to be discussing what announcements or reveal exactly could happen at San Diego Comic-Con ahead of the release of the title. Like and subscribe if you enjoy the Marvel Tōkon content or you just want to support me. It means more than you think. And now, let's discuss what reveals could happen at Comic-Con for Marvel Tōkon this year. So let's start actually by talking about all the stuff that I believe is not gonna get revealed at the event, and it's actually very unlikely because I've seen some crazy expectations online about this reveal in particular. So let's try to, make it as realistic as possible. Number one, I don't think we're gonna get a full new team at this event. I've seen some people, for example, online saying we're gonna get the Fantastic Four as a surprise before the game comes out at Comic-Con. I think that is way too much. Creating fighting game characters is so resource intensive that I hardly believe we are gonna get a giant surprise with a full new team. We're gonna talk about later about other character surprise that could happen, but a full new team from scratch I think is almost impossible. Then the other two things I believe are not gonna happen is, number one, we are not gonna get more guides or footage for characters. They're probably just gonna put that at their YouTube channel like they've been doing until now, and on the PlayStation official YouTube as well, just showing gameplay and the official guides for the entire roster. I don't think they're gonna put that at Comic-Con in particular. And then the last thing that I believe we can discard as well is actually more story mode footage, because in particular they just show a bit of the story and they said on Twitter that we are gonna get more in the upcoming days, and the reveal at Comic-Con is 2 weeks from now. So I think that we might get all the episode or story mode related stuff that we need even before Comic-Con actually happens. So those three things I believe we can discard. No new team that is made from scratch and not related to the bosses of the game that we're gonna talk about later. No new reveal related to gameplay or character guides because that's probably just gonna be on YouTube. And then no reveal related to the story mode or episode mode because highly likely we're gonna have all of that before the event. Now let's actually talk about the reveal that, in my opinion, has the highest chance of happening at Comic-Con for this game, and is going to be the Season 1 DLC. And the reason for this, or the reasoning behind this, is that the reveal is going to happen on the 23rd of July, which is 1 day before the open beta of Marvel Tōkon, and the game is going to be available both on PC and PlayStation. And the problem with this is that when any fighting game gets an open beta ahead of release on PC, like on a platform like Steam for example, the games get data mined to oblivion almost like 100% of the time. So there is a high chance that the game is going to be playable on PC, and just a day after that, or even just some hours when it gets available on Steam, there's going to be data mining for example, 3 to 4 years of DLC of the game. This always happens with fighting games unless, the developers and the team behind the game does an amazing job on hiding all the files and the information about the DLC, because the thing with fighting games is that most of the DLC is pre-planned years ahead. It's not like they're gonna choose, the characters for 2028 on the summer of 2027 or something like that. No, like they probably already know, or at least they have a very good idea of all the characters that are gonna make it into the game 3 or 4 years ahead of the release. So the data mining is highly likely going to happen, and I believe that the panel is 1 day before the beta to essentially avoid spoilers so that people can know the DLC with a reveal or trailer instead of with a random video on YouTube or a post on Reddit about data mining on Steam. So I think that the highest chance for a reveal at Comic-Con for Marvel Tōkon is going to be the Season 1 DLC for the game. I'm going to make a video about, the Season 1 DLC on another day and try to predict the characters, but today we're going to leave it that is probably highly likely to happen at Comic-Con this year. I just put this shot of Ghost Rider behind me to record this part of the video, and it looks kind of nuts. Sorry, I just had to say it because I got surprised with how it looks. But the next thing that we have to talk about is going to be another super highly likely reveal, in my opinion, that could happen alongside the Season 1 DLC trailer for the game, and it's going to be a trailer that says to us that we can actually unlock and play the champion and the promoter in this game if we complete the story mode or episode mode that comes with the title. And the reason behind all of this is that we just got a trailer for episode mode in which we can see that the promoter and the champion are characters that you face in episode mode as bosses, and you need to beat them to essentially complete the story. And this was very similar to what happened in Dragon Ball FighterZ, in which you had to beat and fight Android 21 to complete the story of the game, and then she was actually unlockable as a character for the roster that you could play. And you didn't need to pay money for it, they were not considered DLC, it was just an unlockable character for the actual game after release. So I think that there is a decent chance that that's gonna be the case for the champion and the promoter. I saw some people saying that maybe it's gonna be a full team and there's gonna be 2 other characters. I actually don't believe that's the case, and it's just gonna be those 2 characters alone as kind of like the bosses of the title. We have to wait and see. If we get an entire team of Elders of the Universe, it will go nuts. I think it will be really cool, but I think that there is a high chance that both the champion and the promoter are characters that we can unlock after completing episode mode, and that's gonna get revealed at Comic-Con also alongside the Season 1 DLC for the game. But now let's actually talk about the last reveal that could happen at Comic-Con for Marvel Tōkon, and in my opinion it has to be like a general features trailer, because we still don't know about the game modes that the game is gonna have. Like, we don't know, or we don't have any footage of online casual game modes outside of just playing rank or queuing on casual. Then we also don't have any info on if there is a possibility, for example, to have a 4v4 game mode in which every character can be a person and kind of like treat the game as a party game, like with the 3v3 in Guilty Gear Strive. So there's so much that they can show about the game itself, and not only new characters or big, roster related reveals. So there's a lot of footage that we still need that is not present and could be shown at Comic-Con. And then the other thing is that they could also talk and show pictures or footage of the Western style visuals that the game is going to have, because on an interview a while ago they actually said that the game is going to have an option so that it looks more like the original comics instead of their unique Japanese distinctive style. So there is a chance that maybe they're gonna show the classic comic book graphics in some sort of reveal or trailer alongside a game mode, of the game and other information. So I think that is the other reveal that could happen, like a general features trailer. I think it is less likely than just showing characters, because that makes people more hype and happy, but it could still happen, and maybe we can get it at Comic-Con this year. So that was the video. I hope that everybody enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments the reveal that you would like to see at Comic-Con for this game, and if you want to get more Marvel Tōkon content on your feed, like and subscribe to support the channel. It means more than you think. And also, I did a video a while ago discussing how good the roster of the game actually is. So maybe click on the video that you're gonna see on my freaking face right now in case that you want to check it out. See you on the next one.